Hello, my beautiful souls. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a daily tarot reading for today, September the 29th. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And if you haven't yet, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments. So head on down below and do just that. Now, I meditated on the collective's overall energy for the day, and the message that came through, my friend, was over this, over that. Very interesting. Over this, over that. And I feel like today is going to be a productive day for us in general, but it's going to have this kind of overcasting feeling of feistiness. So don't be surprised if you feel or find yourself acting kind of feisty or speaking in that manner. Let's begin by pulling a message or two from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. What do we have for the collective? Oh, we got them there. First off, Dragon, Supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mystery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. This is reminding you that you can adapt to any situation that pops up today, that you literally have the power within you to adapt, to adjust your perspective if need be. Reminds you to believe in who you are and the powers and skills I believe I've talked about recently that you contain. And to remember to always keep your dignity with you with whatever situation you encounter today. And then we have Hummingbird, Miracles, beautiful. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Such a good reminder that you bring such joy and happiness and at times peace into this world. And by doing so, you attract beautiful miracles wherever you go. And it's a mindset that we all need to start getting into more consistently. Reminding us that we have control over the energy around us. We set the tone in a sense. So make sure you are setting the tone for happiness and joy and just shine. You know, allow yourself to shine so that other people can do the same. You know, kind of lead the way for a positive energy. Positive vibe, if you will. Spread the miracle of happiness. I love that. Let's continue. I want to pull 4 tarot cards for the day. Some shuffling, of course. One more shuffle. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have for the collective to continue this daily read? What else do we have? Bear with me as I organize the cards. Alrighty, so Knight of Swords for the first card to start off the day. You're going to start the day off on a productive note, and I'm not surprised that that happens given I feel like that's the overall message or the overall feeling of the day. It's like you start the day off doing either one or a multitude of tasks and maybe even responsibilities that make you feel accomplished, make you feel good. It makes you feel like, oh, okay, I checked this off my to-do list. I can, it almost will set the tone, whatever you do will set the tone for the rest of the day, which is why you end up feeling somewhat productive for the majority of this day. It's almost like you're gonna start the day off feeling like you're in that go-getter kind of mindset where if there's a goal on your mind, you're going to do something today to work towards it, at the very least in the beginning of the day. I feel like there's going to be a very healthy beginning to your day in one way, shape, or form. And I feel like all of which that you do accomplish in this first quarter of the day is going to be positive and it's going to make you happy and joyful. Ooh, and then a 7 of Wands for the second card. It's almost gonna feel like your guard is up to when you're wrapping up the first half of the day, rather. It may feel like you've done all these positive and productive things in the first quarter, and then that second quarter arrives, and it's like, well, now I feel like I need to defend myself in one way, shape, or form, or I feel like things just got a little more difficult today. A complication arose, which made me put up my sword, my guard. Made me feel like I have to sort of protect something or fight for something. You may feel somewhat attacked in this moment, which will cause you to put your guard up or to feel like you have to defend yourself. But I do feel like you will be standing in your power nonetheless. And it has something to do with this positive beginning to your day. And then we have the Queen of Wands to continue for the third card. When the second half of the day begins, you feel very confident, very in your power, very at ease about yourself and where you're heading and what you've accomplished in the day so far. And it's aligned with the Knight of Swords. So I feel like the beginning to your day, whether it was healthy or just productive or both, left you feeling very passionate, glowing in a sense. People are noticing. And it's like there's something that you did or will do in the beginning of today that leaves you glowing, that leaves you feeling passionate, that leaves you feeling more optimistic or like you can handle any situation that comes at you. And so I feel like you dealt with this situation right here, the 7 of Wands. You dealt with that very well, with dignity, with grace. And I feel like people are noticing you starting to blossom, starting to grow into the individual that you're meant to be. And now I'm hearing over this, over that. I feel like you're over feeling gross about yourself, or you're over feeling less confident. You're over these moments in your life where you feel less passionate, or maybe sort of dull. And it's kind of that moment in the second half of the day where you think back and you're like, okay, well, when I reflect on my day so far, what worked for me was that healthy beginning or that productive beginning. And it left me feeling more productive and more confident as I went through my day, and I was able to deal with this situation better. And now I'm feeling more passionate and more in my power. But I do feel like the over this, over that message is going to be connected to this card as well. This 5 of Swords is what we end the day with. Someone's gonna put you on edge when the day comes to an end, or you're gonna feel like someone's just giving you a headache, or you might feel like there's just extra noise for no reason. It feels like somebody in your presence or in your environment at the end of the day needs to just lower their volume. I'm hearing take it down a few notches, which is something I say often. Take it down a few notches. It might feel like you're at a different wavelength or in a different energy field than this person or this group of people. And you just want to protect that inner peace. I mean, roles might be reversed where you find yourself being the loud one, or you find yourself being the one that may potentially disturb someone else's inner peace. And it's aligned with the Seven of Wands. So it's like, yes, your day ends with that loud, kind of noisy, sort of take it down a few notches kind of moment. But it brings us back and reminds us that even moments like with the Seven of Wands, where you feel defensive and maybe attacked and maybe judged, that also is giving you a headache. It feels unnecessary. It feels like an unnecessary added stress or burden. But it also feels like you did all you could with that situation. You dealt with it gracefully and with dignity, like we were talking about. You dealt with it confidently and even passionately. And it feels like this is a situation you really can't eliminate just yet. Down the line, yes, but right now, no. So you almost have to just deal with the headache and move on with your life for the time being. But it's like you almost occasionally today will slip into that mindset of over this, over that, where you're like, ugh, I'm over the noise. I'm over this person. I'm over feeling gross about myself. I'm over feeling like I have no confidence. I'm over people walking all over me. You know, whatever the case is for you, I'm over not believing in myself. I'm over this judgment, you know, from other people. And so they're reminding you that, once again, being drawn back today, remember how powerful and how positive and optimistic you can be. And you have a choice when it comes to that. You have a choice whether or not to slip into these over this, over that kind of mindsets and allow that to snowball and take over your day, or to bring yourself back to this productive, confident, passionate individual who attracts amazing vibes and brings miracles into their life and the lives around them, and basically sets the tone for the environment they're in. A joyful, passionate, amazing environment where everybody sort of wants to follow your lead by maintaining and initiating that inner peace. Very interesting. It may be a day where you make some revelations or realizations about yourself and the people around you. Nonetheless, I feel like you will succeed with maintaining your inner peace and positivity. It just there might be times where it feels like you have to put in extra work to do so. You got this. You got this. Just once again, try to keep your head held high as you encounter some of these obstacles that the day throws at you. Alrighty? So on that note, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your day and situation. And I hope you have the most amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.